Welcome to the South Naturina channel family. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news from South Naturina channel. Miguel Cardoso talks Lucas Ribeiro Costa's future at mamelodi Sundowns. Miguel Cardoso talks Lucas Ribeiro Costa's future at mamelodi Sundowns. Miguel Cardoso broke his silence on the swirling rumors surrounding Sundowns Brazilian marksman Lucas Ribeiro Costa during Saturday's Orlando Stadium press briefing. While carefully choosing his words, the Portuguese manager dropped subtle hints that the club would soon break their silence on the matter. Supporters clinging to hope found reassurance in Cardoso's remarks, as he suggested developments were unfolding behind the scenes. "We're nearing a conclusion," he stated cryptically, promising official communication in the coming days. Ribeiro's conspicuous absence continues to raise eyebrows. The 26-year-old hasn't featured in any matchday squad across Sundowns' 4 fixtures this campaign. His prolonged exclusion from team sheets speaks volumes amid these uncertain times at Clorcop. Miguel Cardoso's words about Lucas Ribeiro Costa. When pressed about Lucas Ribeiro's situation following Sundowns' MTN-8 stalemate with Orlando Pirates, Cardoso remained tight-lipped. "That's not a question for me to answer," the tactician deflected, though he promised everything will become clear at the appropriate time. Turning his attention to Arthur's sales, Cardoso was quick to dismiss comparisons between the young Brazilian and his absent compatriot. "Arthur's carving his own path," he emphasized, praising the forward's growing understanding of the team's demands. "He's improving match by match. We need to appreciate his unique qualities rather than expect him to fill someone else's shoes." The Sundowns boss made his philosophy clear: "We're building Arthur's game on his own merits, not trying to replicate a player who isn't currently with us." His comments suggest both patience with sales development and an impending resolution to the Ribeiro saga. Brazilian forward ends contract after Diarra ruling. Lucas Ribeiro Costa has. Ben Youssef gives his opinion to the media about Ashley Dupree's performance. A night of nail-biting tension in Lubumbashi saw Kaizer Chiefs and AS Simba locked in a stalemate, but it was a tale of agonizingly missed chances that left the Amakasi faithful wondering what could have been. The woodwork shuddered, a goalkeeper pulled off a spectacular save, and most memorably, an open goal was inexplicably missed, turning what should have been a triumphant away leg into a goalless draw. In the aftermath, co-coach Khalil Ben Youssef reflected on the fine margins that define football. He pinpointed the crucial moments that slipped through their fingers, stating, "I think in the first half we got 2 opportunities to score. We were unlucky. One of them was the crossbar of Mayo, and the second in the 88th minute," before adding on the most glaring miss, "I think a good combination between Shabalala and Vilakazi, and then Shabalala gave Ashley the ball. He was unlucky. Even though it was an empty goal, he was unlucky. The ball was out." This result sets the stage for a nerve-shredding second leg at Dobsonville Stadium, where any scoring draw would see Chiefs eliminated. Despite the frustration, Ben Youssef stood by the team's strategic approach. "I think we succeeded in the plan of the game, how we managed the first 45 minutes, and we know that in the second half, we would find a lot of space. And we got 2 opportunities in the second half to score, but we were unlucky not to score." Fully aware of the challenge that awaits, the coach acknowledged the threat posed by a physically imposing Simba side, noting, "Also, I think it will be tough for us. It will be difficult because the Simba team is a good team. They show us a lot of quality today, Saturday. It's a physical team, they are not a tactical team." Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman will soon represent Kaizer Chiefs, the club has confirmed. After a protracted and frustrating legal battle, the gates to Naturina have finally swung open for Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman. The duo, signed amidst much fanfare from the relegated Cape Town Spurs, are now cleared to officially embrace their destiny in the famous gold and black of Kaizer Chiefs. Their journey to Chiefs had been stalled by contractual disputes, with their former club reluctant to release their clearances. However, a definitive ruling from the SAFA arbitration, upholding the NSL regulation that a player's professional status ceases upon a club's relegation, has shattered the final barrier. This legal victory not only marks the end of a challenging period for the players but also signals a significant reinforcement for the Amakasi squad. Their arrival coincides with a timely boost for the team. As the club emerges from the international break, they are set to welcome back several key figures from injury. The squad is further bolstered by the return of Mfundo Vilakazi and Luke Bartman himself from national duty at the U20 World Cup in Chile. This convergence of returning talent and newly eligible players infuses the Chiefs' camp with a renewed sense of depth and optimism. All eyes now turn to the travel itinerary. The pressing question on every supporter's mind is whether the technical team will immediately thrust their new signings into the fray. The stage could be set for a dramatic debut this weekend, as Chiefs embark on a challenging trip to Lubumbashi for a crucial CAF Confederation Cup clash against AS Simba.